Right, question 21. Solve. What does solve mean? Solve. We're not just going to find one value, we're going to find two values of x. So solve means find x. Right, so we start off by getting our red pen. And we write that into factors of 2x squared. What are they? 2x. 2x times x is 2x squared. Factors of 6, first of all. Factors of 6 are, start with 1.
1 by 6, 2 by 3.
2 times 3. Right. The next step, step by step, looking up. Okay, so I'm going to use the 2x and I'm going to use the x. Right, and I always start with the bottom pair. Alright, so a bit of trial and error comes into play now. So look up. I'm going to use the 3 and the 2. And just, I'm going to put the 3 there. No, I'm going to put the 2 there and the 3 there. Trial and error, watch. The 2 and the 3 could be wrong. I might have to swap them around. So watch, this is the test. Test number 1. 2 times x is 2x times 3. Looking this way. Now, can I add or subtract 2x and 6x to give me, that's a minus 1x.
No.
To give me a minus 1. 6 minus 2 gives me 4. 6 plus 2 gives me 8. I can't get a 1.
Use the top pair.
Right, so that didn't work. That test didn't work. So I have to go back, swap the 2 and the 3. 3 and a 2. Test again. Do the test again. Looking up. 3x. 4x. How do I get a minus 1? Use your calculator if you're not good at it. Minus 4 plus 3 gives me a minus 1 on a calculator. Right. Top sign goes. Bottom sign goes. Correct. So that's test number 1 done. Test number 2. Multiply these two. Do I get a minus 6? Yeah, plus 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. Test number 2 complete. Now I can continue. Everything is correct. I can continue on. So what do I write? 2x plus 3 is equal to 0.
X equals 0.
Move the plus 3 across. Look up. 2x is equal to minus 3. Over here.
X equals to plus 2.
Right, that's one answer complete. What do I do over here? I want to find x. I want to get rid of the 2. Get rid of 2. Divide by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1x is, okay, so there's 2 answers. Minus 3 over 2 is minus 1.5, isn't it? Okay, 2 answers got. That's 21. Question 24. Sorry, the whole idea is that, right, question 24, column.
3x2 plus x minus
3x2
10
plus
plus,
x and minus 10, is it?
yeah.
Is that correct, lads? Okay. So question 24, we're going to write out the factors of 3x2. 3x by x. Over here, the factors of 10.
10 by 1.
1, start with 1. 2 by 5. I'm going to use the bottom pair always. Start off. Remember, there's trial and error. I have to do testing. 3x goes here. X goes there. I'm going to use the 5 and the 2. I'm going to write it down so it's going to be incorrect. Test number 1. Test. Is there any way I can add or subtract these to get a plus 1 x? 15 minus 2 will give me 13. 12, 2 plus 5 is 17. That's not a 1x. So what do I do with the 2 and the 5? Switch. Test again. How do we get a plus 1?
5 minus 6. Versus 25.
Yeah, what sign do I put here? Plus 6 minus 5 gives me a plus 1, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, top sign goes,
Left.
bottom sign goes.
Right.
Test number 1 complete. Test number 2. Multiply those two. Does it give me minus 10?
Yeah.
Minus 5 times plus 2 gives me minus 10. So 2 tests are complete. Right, now I continue on. 3x minus 5 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. Move the minus 5 across. 3x is equal to 5. And move the plus 2 across.
Minus 2.
I want to get rid of the 3.
Divide by 2.
3 divided by 3 is 1. There's my two answers. X is equal to 5 and 5 over 3. 5 over 3 is the same as 1 and 2/3. Okay? So that's question 24. Question. What's the next one? Column. 20.
27.
27 is
3x2 plus 19x minus 14x.
plus 19x minus 14. Now we write down the factors of. It's best that everybody looks up and pays attention. 3x times
X.
over here. Factors of 14 are 1 by 14, 2 by 7. We'll use the bottom pair. So 3x goes here, x goes here, 2 and 7. Which way will I put them in so it's wrong? 7 and 2 is wrong, isn't it? Do the test. 7 times x is 7x. That is. If I add 6x and 7x and 6x, I only get 13x, which is nowhere near 19, is it? If I subtract them, 7 minus 6, I get 1x. So that's wrong, isn't it? So what do? Swap the 7 and the 2. 2 times x is 3x times 7. Okay, how do I get plus 19?
Take away
Minus 2 and plus 20.
Plus 21 minus 2. This sign goes. This sign goes.
Right.
Test number 1 complete. Test number 2. Multiply these two. Do I get minus 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. Minus 2 times plus 7 is 14. Now finish it off. 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to 2. X is equal to. So that's one answer. Nearly finished on this side. Want to get rid of the 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Okay. These are nearly the hardest sums you'll do in this section. Okay, and the next question is? Question?
30.
What?
30.
30.
Yeah.
Alright, call it out.
5x2 minus 13x plus 6.
Minus 13x plus 6. Right, factors of 5x2. 5x times x. Factors of 6. Use the bottom pair. Alright, first pair. 5x goes in first. And x. Okay, well, we do it wrong first. We need to get 13. If I put a 3 here and a 2 there, that's actually going to be right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or we'll do it right for a change. Okay, so do the test. Sometimes you can just do it right and it works out. So 3 times x is 5x times 2. How do we get a 13?
Plus.
Plus.
Minus.
Plus. Or minus one.
Minus.
Yeah, just remember when you're adding and subtracting, It's only minus times a minus, that kind of stuff, that's only with multiplication. So, get your calculator. Minus 3 minus 10 equals minus 13. Right, just to prove it. Alright, so the top sign goes left, bottom sign goes right. That's test number 1 complete. Test number 2. Multiply these two numbers. Does it give you a plus 6? Yeah. Alright, now finish it off. 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. X minus 2 is equal to 0. Move the minus 3 across. 5x is equal to 3. And over here, move the minus 2 across. X is equal to 2. Now we divide on this side, there's one answer.
3/5.
And this side we divide by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Finished.